When Blueface got out of jail, he very openly expressed how DDG was one of the only people that exposed himself as truly being one of his closest dogs. Even as far as giving DDG his flowers for even putting him onto streaming, which became a whole new source of income for Blueface.
I know I told y'all I wouldn't stream, but bought me all this shit, brought it to my house, set it up. WDDG, man, W friend. It's just got all this shit. Had somebody come over here and set all this up. I'll be a weirdo not to use it. That's why I stream, and I actually like it a little bit.
With that streaming, don't you?
Yeah. Good looking out, DD man.
Told you that's cool, man.
Especially like,
but I think you ain't got your ads on.
I got all the settings to say, I don't know.
I mean, this is a bad month for money anyway, but you'll see money.
I've seen a couple things on there.
Bruh.
I got like 1,500 subs.
With that streaming.
100 subs, do the math on that. It's about $5 a sub. 7,500 quick munyon. Monthly, by the way, passive, just cutting that stream on. And since then, Blueface has gone on to be considered kind of one of the biggest streamers. I think the only reason he's not talked about as much in the public eye is because he got banned off Twitch and got a stream on Kick. Because, you know, Blueface really be on that bullshit sometimes. Long story short, DDG and Blueface have had a long-standing friendship on the internet. Even one of DDG's biggest songs to this day, I think it's Moonwalking in Calabasas, 5 years ago, featuring Blueface, has 143 million views, with the original only having 11 million. So I think it's safe to say that, you know, the version with Blueface was the one that truly started to pop off. These guys were friends. These guys were internet homies. It looked like they were cool off stream, and they were genuinely entertaining together. So it was a big surprise to me when I started to see that there seems to be some type of beef going on. Blueface recently just called out DDG live on stream. Let's get right into this. Blueface and DDG's friendship will never be the same.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like trouble in friendship paradise between the two besties, DDG and Blueface. I mean, these guys have made hits, well, they have made a hit together, and they've known each other for well over 6 years at this point. So what first started was that DDG had gifted Blueface, who was doing a huge event live stream that had tens of thousands of viewers. I wasn't there to check the active chatters, so we don't know how real that was. Of course, they're gonna juice up the numbers somehow. Somebody, I don't think Blueface is behind it. I don't think he would know how to do that. But DDG gifts 50 subs to Blueface, showing his support, and Blueface would react in a very odd way.
With DDG, I love DDG. It gets to a point. If this content, we really friends. I shouldn't have to text this my new number 100 times. Send you an invite to my baby shower 100 times, and you want to appreciate. But
I think off rip though, you gotta understand Blueface, my nigga. You be moving crazy. You be getting banned off Twitch. I guess it doesn't really account for why he doesn't hit you up off stream. But DDG's the type of where he's always on stream. That is always working. He's always making content. So it's like DDG's life and streaming, in my opinion, look pretty synonymous. So it doesn't surprise me where he's not really spending as much time with Blueface, because Blueface is low-key a brand risk, bro. He over here streaming on Kick and shit.
in real life, they got 45. I'm gonna show y'all my text. I know it's like, all right, that's kind of weird. Nobody's bigger than the program. Still crit. That over me. This is the text for it, chap.
A lot of blue bubbles in there.
Sometimes you only respect the social media. So that's where you got to take it sometimes for them to respond. And
So looking at this, I'm not sure if DDG, or actually Blueface in this regard, is drunk, what's going on, but he would show the text conversation between him and DDG. And the text thread says the following, and it says the dates too. So it says, on Monday, it's Blueface, this my new line, bro. We going on tour next month, gang. And then crickets. Tuesday, he texts him, my number got leaked, it's Blueface, this my new number. Again, it gets ignored. And then he sends him a baby shower invite, which is like a day before. And he doesn't show up to the baby shower. And also, I will say from the perspective of Face, there is business involved here.
I didn't ask to go on tour with DDG. I never mentioned going on tour with DDG. So you asked for this, brother, and I feel following up with what you asked for. My homie asked me for anything, screw crip. What we doing?
10 million.
Let's do it.
I don't ever remember DDG saying that he wanted to go on tour with Blueface.
Yeah, but they could have had that conversation off cam.
But it is understandable if he actually said that. And now you're ghosting the guy after he got the things prepared. Well, like I said, it's a little bit weird. You don't know if this is content farming, but he would come back a second time talking about this same situation with Wack 100, who manages a lot of Blueface business. He signed Blueface initially, and even he was surprised by how he was reacting and talking about Blueface.
DDG came out first and said he wanted to tour with us, so we set everything up to tour, and brothers giving us some push to making some conversation. DDG, what's up, bro? We touring or what?
Don't be playing.
This the last chance, bro. We locking in dates, we locking in contracts, brother. We need you to be more responsive.
Meet us in Calabasas.
Yeah, come on. We moonwalking through the United States. Everybody tell DDG, as you go on tour with Blueface or not? You asked for this.
God damn it.
We set it up.
Off. Streamers hot one day.
We still waiting on your response, DDG. We still waiting on your promotion, man. Let me know. What we doing? I hate to think that I went to prison. You got Hollywood and
Not DD.
Yeah.
You can't say that. Didn't he set you up after prison? That's what the clips I just showed you in the front.
I wouldn't think DDG would do
DD
this.
ain't never do
He
it.
didn't help me get all this streaming together.
That's your partner. That's your brother for
He
real.
ain't been acting like it lately. I invited him to the baby shower. I keep texting him my
You
new
know,
number.
DD is the only you gave me a no-fly zone.
All that. I've been tapping in with brother. And he's been acting like it's all for content, like it's all for stream. So
Oh, he ain't responded?
I would love to see him show up without the zone, without the stream going.
So you could see Wack 100 initially. He's like, yo, are we in content mode? What the hell is on here? He's looking at the camera. He's looking at Blueface like, hold on, is this guy serious? What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, it looks to be serious because he was talking about the tour, and DDG just got off a tour. That's why I find it very surprising that he would be willing to go on tour again. He went on his own
he's
tour.
not going
And
on
keep in
tour
mind,
again.
when DDG
Sexy Real, my homegirl. If Evelyn would have came to the show tonight, maybe I could have FaceTimed her. She didn't come though. It's all good. Nobody came except for Johnny. Johnny, the only streamer that pulled up on me.
Get it, Johnny. Get it, Johnny. Get it, Johnny. What does?
Hold on, I need to put some ice in real quick.
What else to do? Hold on.
So this was a clip that was going around at the time where DD was showing love to Johnny, who was his previous cameraman, who has a successful streaming career right now, and saying like, yo, this guy held me down. None of my other LA streamer friends showed up here. And it didn't look like Blueface showed up there either. I don't know if Blueface was in LA, because I think he would have shown up. But regardless, he didn't show up at that event. And after just going on this tour, it would surprise me if DD was willing to go on another tour with Blueface after that. So I think he was just saying that in passing, and they took it as DDG being serious about it. Not too sure. But it got crazy for him to say F DDG.
You know how we gonna do it. We just gonna say pass.
Not DD. Come out to see. DD.
I'm reaching out.
I'm calling you tonight. He ain't responding? No way. I don't believe that.
Come on, brother. I'm reaching out.
I don't
brother.
believe DD ain't responding to you.
Tell him, brother, you came online and said that you want to go on tour with us. I tell you, set the tour up. Now he's doing like, weird. So I hope it's just not all for content.
I'm calling you tonight, DD.
Let's see. I hope the chat can let him know, like, hey, bro, Blue really with you. He trying to rock with you, getting it.
This is weird. I don't know, bro. This kind of shows, damn, like how close were they off camera ever? Because I just feel like with your real friends, you don't end up in these type of situations.
Confused,
It's a fact. It cannot be that.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I looked on Kick at the Kick. Shout out to my guy over there. I put stay tuned because
He gifted 50 subs, but I invited him to my baby shower maybe a day or two ago, so no response.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
State, we
I mean, a day or two is that's not the most like time to just get up and be like, oh, I'm about to just go do this. I mean, I guess if it's out and it's local, maybe. But DDG, I imagine he got his own schedule of shit going on too.
on our way.
I'm starting to look in a minute, you know when friends don't be
Maybe did he go to the fight? He might have went to the fight.
all about no social media, none of that. We friends or not.
That's
we
a
not,
fact.
It's gonna be cuz.
That's a fact. Did he? We gave you that platinum, D.
Oh, grandma.
In Calabasas.
I don't care about this.
Calabasas.
I don't care about no stuff. Me in real life.
He go get he go.
I'm gonna just say Blueface was really drunk here and a little bit emotional, so that's how he reacted in the way that he did. Because Blueface was just recently on tour too. I don't know what behind the scenes conversations were going around about this.
They're gonna do like a couple of shows, just like a couple of dates. Like you probably going on another world tour.
And the likelihood that DDG was going to show up to the event, which we don't know what kind of drama was going to pop off at that event. Keep in mind, this happened on a weekend. DDG is usually seeing his kid during the weekend. Keep in mind, his kid can't be on camera anymore. That's when he spends time with Halo. Halo hasn't been on camera for whatever. He made some agreements with the baby mama, Halle Bailey. So he was probably spending time with his kid. He hits him up on a Friday, the day before. I mean, he probably didn't want to message him. But this is the thing. A whole week from Monday to Friday, he's not responding to Blueface, his mans. That's a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
and
that's
DDG
the part where
would
it's crazy.
briefly address this on his stream when he was doing like his required segment on Kick.
We talking about money on the others for the others. That's why I keep getting timed out. Ain't no ads on. What you think I'm from the app about? I'm trying to get your money, dog. Talk to me. Yeah, come on.
Not talking about nothing.
Talk to me. 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 Come on.
So he touches on it, but he doesn't want to go into it. I think he's waiting to stream the next day on Twitch to go into it. And I think he wants to handle it behind the scenes first. He doesn't want this to turn into a situation where him and Blueface are going at it in public, because I do think Blueface is his man. You can't question the intention of DDG when after jail, DDG was the first person he streamed with. He put him on to streaming. He got him a setup. He told him exactly what he had to do. He urged him into it when Blueface was 50-50 about it. He was like, yo, I don't know, that's gonna mess up.
He was straight up calling it lame shit. Like, I remember those clips. He definitely was not trying to stream.
My rap career, the streaming stuff messes with your image, which is really important as a rapper. And DDG was like, nah, keep it pushing. And now Blueface is allegedly making like 25 grand a week. Some people were saying it's a month. Nah, it's more than that. That's for sure. He's probably just making that off of subs per month, because he's got at least 5,000 subs, and then they're paying him hourly for, you know, how much people stay on his stream and active in his chat. So for Blueface to come at DDG like that, but this is the thing. When you're a DDG, this is the only thing that's gonna get him
like that on Kick, bro. Oh my God. Yo, come on now, man. Don't make Big Bert have to switch over to the green app, man.
Where you at?
What? 25,000 a week, fool? Oh my gosh.
to reply to a Blueface. Blueface tapped him 3 times and he didn't reply. But also, he didn't specifically ask him anything. Well, he actually, no. I got to take that back. He did. He said, yo, we going on tour next month. I think DDG saw that. He's like, wait, when did I agree to tour? Oh, man, this is going to be some sort of a confrontation situation that we're going to have to talk out in person. And I don't think he wants to handle it online. So I hope these guys are able to patch it up. I mean, look, you even saw Wack 100's reaction. He's like, man, come on, DDG, no way. Like, y'all are boys. Y'all are, like, that's your mans in them. So I wouldn't like to see this great relationship, great friendship break apart. These guys are great together. They haven't done much music together in a very long time. I do think they were supposed to drop an EP or something. Would people still be anticipating? I think they would actually mess with something like that right now. I
feel like DDG and Blueface just have that natural entertaining charisma on camera, and I feel like they definitely should keep their relationship going, bro. They don't fall out about this weak ass shit, man. But again, Blueface, bro, you gotta realize, man, you can't, when you start money, they gonna start looking at you weird. Like, they probably really got love for you, but once it start like, damn, you actually kind of a brand risk, people are gonna create that little bit of a distance. That's just a fact.
one thing that Plagueboy Max got to do. He got to get DDG and Face in the booth, and they got to make a 3-track EP. That would bang. Like, both content-wise and music-wise. I mean, these guys haven't missed together. Well, they did, like, what, take one swing? Nah, I think they have a couple of songs together.
Let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Drop that like button, man. I love y'all so much. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.